Hey guys, it's Martina. Thank you for stopping by my channel. And today I'm going to be here with you all to do another wig review. Now, the wig that I'm going to be doing today, it is not a lace front wig. So this is my first time actually, just buying a normal regular wig and a short one at that. And doing a review for you all. So let me go ahead and get right to it. The wig is called Toby and it's made by Vanessa 5th Avenue. And the color is, let me make sure I got this right. It is V613. Basically the color is essentially, it's a really platinum blonde on top, and then underneath it's like a 1B or maybe even a 1. So let me go ahead and just do a quick spin around and let you see the complete look of the wig. So, side, back, other side, and back to the front. Alright, let me go ahead and get to a few specifics of the wig. Well, first let me go ahead and tell you that the wig was sent to me from samsbeauty.com. I think right now they have it at $25.99 on their website as of today, which is September, I think, 10th. So yeah, $25.99. Of course, I'm still going to give you all my 100% honest opinion of the product. So just because they sent it to me does not mean that I'm going to, make something up or whatever. It will be my real opinion. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get into some more specifics about the wig. Now, when it comes to the hair is actually Kankalon. And as far as the actual wig and, the inside, the construction and whatnot, it does come with 2 adjustable straps that kind of reach around in the back. And if you're unfamiliar with what those are, basically they let you sort of size the wig to fit your head. So if you have a smaller head, you can adjust the wig size to make it smaller. If you have a larger head, you can, adjust it to make it fit your big head if you got a big head like me. As far as combs, there are no combs in this wig. So perhaps, I don't have any bobby pins or anything on right now, but maybe if you would like to have some added security, you can do that. I'm not really sure how that works with like a regular wig. So also, one really quick thing I want to mention is it has these like metal, like a metal tab on both sides by the temple, and this basically helps to mold the wig to your head shape, so you can sort of bend them to make the temple sort of, bend to fit what your head has going on, or your actual head shape. Okay, moving right along here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all what made me decide to actually get this wig. Because I'm sure you're thinking, it's so different from, all the wigs that I've done reviews on before. So you're probably wondering what made me get it. I wanted to try something short and straight, and I just wanted to try something fun and a bold pop of color. So something kind of like edgy and maybe like a little bit punk rock. So that's why I wanted to try this wig. Now, before I told them that this was the one that I was interested in, I, did some research. I saw lots of reviews on YouTube for this specific color as well. I think Joanne Gray, she's a big YouTuber. She actually had a video, and she was one of the people that I really liked the review and, decided to give it a shot, because this wig actually does have really good reviews. So that's pretty much why I got this wig. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get to the pros and cons of the wig, but before I do that, I want to let you know that this wig does have, it is a bob or whatever, but, you can still style it in quite a few different ways here. So just to give you a really quick example of that, I'm going to just, using a brush with a little bit of water on it, just sort of go ahead and give you one other really quick style. And if you want to see more styles that can be done with this wig, go to my blog, which is www.theverykinkygirl.com, and I'm going to have a few pictures there of other styles that you can wear with this wig. Because like I said, it might be a bob, but you can do other little styles with it, just to kind of give it some flair. I mean, you can do some feathering, you can do it, I've noticed that depending upon which side you part the wig to, it kind of changes the shape of the wig, because it looks like one part is actually longer than the other. So just by changing the direction that your part goes, you can really literally change the complete look of the wig. Alright, so here's another style that I kind of like, and I'm going to go ahead and move on, like I told you, to to the pros and cons of the wig. Alrighty, some pros that I have written down here will be number one, the bob style. The bob is a classic style. I don't really think that it'll ever go out. So if you're looking for a bob wig that you want to experiment with or that you would like to wear, you know, wherever, I think you should probably give it a try. Another thing that I really liked about the wig is that it does lay down smooth, and I was kind of worried that, you know, I have my hair cornrowed under here, but I was kind of worried that you would see lumps and bumps and whatever, but I mean, it lays down smooth, and I think it looks, you know, it looks like real hair to me. I don't think it looks, you know, fake or whatever. And that was actually my next point, was that it looked realistic, so since I've already said that, I'm going to move on. Another thing that I like would be that it can be easily styled with just the water and a brush, you know. Pretty much, if you're the kind of person that gets ready quickly in the morning time, you probably like this wig. Also, and this is really important for the summertime, because, well, it's kind of becoming fall now, but whatever, it's still hot where I live at, so yeah. This wig is very light and airy, so you don't have to worry about having that hot neck, hot head feeling that you get, you know, with a lot of longer and thicker wigs. This is awesome. A lot of ventilation going on there, so light and airy. It's inexpensive, that's a good thing, and it also, because of the adjustable straps, it fits people who have big heads. If you have a head like mine, it'll fit you. Alright, a few cons that I have written down would be, and I don't know, maybe this was just something I have to get used to, but for right now anyway, where I'm at today in my life, right this second, I would say for me, not for other people. I've seen this color look good on other people. Just for me, I would say one con would be the color. Now, if you're around my skin tone, which is NC 45, my skin has, you know, yellow undertones to it or whatever. But I don't know, even just despite all that, I think just looking in the mirror, the platinum blonde on top, it is, in my opinion, it's going to take some getting used to. So I'm not really comfortable with that right now. I do think that people, you know, like myself with darker skin tones can wear shades of blonde. Definitely, I love it on people with my skin tone. But just for this, I don't necessarily think that it looks too natural. Not only because of the shade, but just because there's not any highlights. There's not really, I mean, there's a little bit of something going on there, but it's not enough to make a big drastic, you know, pop of, to have those dimensions or just, you know, pop out. So I think it would have looked better on someone of my skin tone if there was a little more variation in the blonde tones. And maybe if the root started off like a little bit darker and then went lighter, because that looks more natural on anyone, I think, because it kind of looks like their color is growing out some, which, you know, to me that looks natural, because when you dye your hair, the color grows out, and that's what it would really look like, not necessarily just straight up platinum from the root, unless you just got it dyed yesterday. And they do have this wig in all sorts of colors. They have them in, you know, 1, color 4, 1B, 427. So aside from this blonde, I would say I would get this wig again. I'd probably try it in a 1B or a 4 or something a little more natural, because I think the style is cute and it would be cute, but just for me, I think this color that it has going on, it's just not, it's too much for me and too bold. But I don't know. Maybe I'll grow into it. Maybe I'll end up loving it. I'll keep you updated on that. Okay, the next con that I have written down would be basically that there is no lace. Obviously, that's a given because it's not a lace front wig, but in my perfect world, all wigs will be lace front wigs. So that's a con for me, and because it's not a lace front wig, that means that you can't really have that parting, and it's just, you know, you have to keep your hairline covered. So if you want to wear your hair off your face, that's not really an option unless you want people to just see, you know, how wiggy your hairline is, and I don't think anybody would want that. The third con that I would have is, and I'm not even sure if this is really fully a con, but I told you earlier that it's a little bit asymmetric. I think this side of the front is a little bit longer than this side of the front, so depending upon which way you have it parted, I think it can look a little strange. So I think I would have preferred, I don't know how I would have done it, but maybe if both sides were like were even, or I don't know, but it does kind of bother me. It doesn't bother me a lot. Like, it doesn't, I don't think it ruins the wig for sure, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking the cut should have been a little bit different for me anyway. And that's pretty much, you know, everything I have to say about this wig as far as the pros, cons, and whatnot. So if you all have any questions about it, definitely feel free to ask me. As far as overall, would I get this wig again, would I recommend it? I would say that I would recommend it if you want to try something new, something fun, something different. If you're wanting to try the blonde tones, like I said, I'd go with the darker blondes, or you can go with a lighter blonde if you think it'll work for you. Maybe it will work for you, I don't know. But if you're like me and you're kind of thinking you might not want to try the blondes, I would definitely recommend it in the more natural colors. And as far as what I personally get it again, I think I would. But like I said before, I would get it in the more natural tones. I think it would be so pretty in like a 1B or something like that. And I think it would look real, you know what I mean? Like I think I'd walk into a room and people would think I cut my hair and got a relaxer or whatever, and it was just straight and in a bob. So, yes. So overall, wrapping this thing up, I would say this is a good wig. Just depends on what you're looking for as far as color cut and whatnot. But I would recommend this product to anyone who's out there looking for a new bob wig. And that's about it. Like I told you before, there are more pictures at my blog. Be sure to check those out. Let me go ahead and give you one last little look here. I'm going to come up close. This is what it looks like up close. And kind of feathers. And like I told you before, I mean, you can kind of style it. You can do a lot with this wig. And then this is the back of it up close. And then the side. So yeah, this is it. You can see it. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Like I told you before, more pictures are on my blog at www.verykinkygirl.com. I hope to see you there, and stay tuned and watch out for my next video. Take care. Bye.